Hello and good evening, and it's Good Friday. And because we've nothing else to do, we're all here again, and we don't seem to be missing many people. And tonight is the club's 57th anniversary. How about that? So we've got a buffet, and we've got a raffle, and we've got hopefully not a lot of deaths in the songs tonight. We thought bit of a happier night, maximum of 2 hangings or 1 keel hauling in any song. So it's 8 o'clock, apart from those of you who don't put their clocks on for an hour and stick to GMT all year, in which case it's 7 o'clock. And don't forget, for those of you who, like me, have had the jab, you do need to go and stand close to a 5G mast to get your chips recalibrated. So don't forget to do that. It's very important. Right, where are we starting with? We are starting, for a change, not with me. We are starting with Mr. Mike Hawkins. So if you'll unmute yourself, Mike, we'll get going, because we're 5 minutes late already.
Okay, this is it's not a particularly happy song, but it's not miserable either. It's called Come By the Hills, and
That's about as good as you get, isn't it?
it is really. Nobody dies or anything. It's just nonsense, really. Come By the Hills. Come by the hills to a land where fancy is free, and stand where the peaks reach the sky and the rocks reach the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is warm in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till its day is done. Come by the hills to a land where life is a song, and see while the birds fill the air with their joy all day long, where the trees sway in time, even the wind sings in tune, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to a land where legends remain, where stories of old may be told and may yet come again, where the future is lost and the past has yet to be won, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to a land where fancy is free, stand where the peaks reach the sky and the rocks reach the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is warm in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done.
wrong with that song? It's not known. I used to do that. I used to do that with my fiddle player once upon a day.
Yeah.
No, nice song that. Right, we've just been joined by Erin, who hasn't been with us before, but she put a post on Facebook, and she was actually bloody good. In fact, she was probably a bit too good for the rest of us, really.
No way.
Down a bit, aren't we?
So-
Absolutely not true. It's nice to meet you all.
Hello,
good.
hello.
You don't- You don't know how crap the rest of us are.
Let's find out. That's cool.
Talking of
So,
crap, the Jenkinses have just turned up as well.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
they can
I
wait.
couldn't not use that link, could I?
Oi, Mr. Jones, we resemble that remark.
Right,
Is
put
it the
Erin in
Jenkins or
next
is it
to...
the Jenkinses?
Move Erin up. We won't make her wait till the end. Put her next to Chris.
Is he safe?
I haven't got a song, if that's what you're saying. I thought I'd just come and listen to you all sing tonight, if that's all right.
Oh, well, in that case, leave her where she is, Alan.
I'll bump her
Oh
down.
no, you've got guitars on the wall behind you.
There we
Come
are.
on.
Alan, once
Oh
she's heard-
gosh, no.
heard
See
after-
how you go. Sorry, Al.
She's only come for the
actually
bloody raffle, hasn't she? I know that so.
Anyway,
give it-
welcome, Erin. And if we pass the audition, will you sing for us next time?
Absolutely. I'd love to sing with you.
Have you got anything unaccompanied you could just sing us a song sometime? See how you go. See
I can-
how you go.
Yeah.
Hang on. Is this a record? We've got two young ladies on.
You have a practice, Erin, and see how you go, and we'll stick you in if you're up to it. If not, it doesn't matter. Chaz and Jan, stick them in sort of between you and me.
Yeah. After me,
The
before you.
arse
Yeah.
end where they belong.
The arse end. That's it. Not literally, but there we are.
Right. Up to Capel Cuig for Alan.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right. It's the happiest songs. I don't do very many, as you well know. This is a song by First Aid Kit, Swedish group, and it's about they were inspired by June Carter and Johnny Cash, Graham Parsons, and Emily Harris, called Emmylou. Used to do it with my friend who accompanied me on the button accordion, so it feels a bit strange doing it just on my guitar. But all the bitter winds are coming in, and I'm already missing the summer. Stockholm is cold, but I have been told I was born to endure this kind of weather. When it's you I find like a ghost in my mind, I'm defeated, but I'll gladly wear the crown. I'll be your Emmylou and I'll be your June, if you'll be my Graham and my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you, just sing, little darling, sing with me. There's much I know, that things don't just grow if you don't treat them with your patience. Well, I've been there before, I've held up the door. For every stranger there's a promise. While I'm holding back, it's the strength that I lack every morning, returning at my window. Which brings me to you, and I won't just pass through. I'm not even asking for a storm. I'll be your Emmylou and I'll be your June, if you'll be my Graham and my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you, just sing, little darling, sing with me. And yes, I could have lied to you. You wouldn't have understood the truth. I was was blinded but held on fast. I need you now at long last. I'll be your Emmylou and I'll be your June if you'll be my grandma, my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Sing, little darling, sing with me. I'll be your Emmylou and I'll be your June if you'll be my grandma, my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Sing, little darling, sing with me. Sing, little darling, sing with me. Sing, little darling, sing with me.
Rah.
Yay!
So he actually has got a sensitive side, Alan. Despite rumour.
Thank you.
You are a sensitive Hector, aren't you?
Oh, indeed,
That was
I am.
delightful.
Thank you.
Right, thanks a lot, Alan. Oh, we're off to the land of the Scousers for Abby.
I'm a fake Scouser, actually.
A plastic Scouser.
A lapsed Scouser.
Man is
Right, oh, it's lovely to see you, Abby. Are you just doing one first half? Will you be off?
Yeah, I'll be off. I've got work early in the morning, so I've got.
Sorry about laughing. Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Work.
So have I, Abby. I'm in work.
Got work.
This is your work, isn't it? Right. Okay, so I'm going to do an Eva Cassidy number. This is actually one of the first songs that I ever sung, wasn't it,
Yeah,
Nan?
it was my favourite.
Nan loves this song, so this is why I'm doing it for her.
If your nan starts blubbing, feel free to stop and start again, okay? We'll have no blubbing here.
For you, and there'll be no crying. For you,
one, Abby.
Lovely that. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Absolutely fabulous.
Has your nan got a hanky out?
Not quite yet.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
It feels a bit unnatural to sing at the minute, actually. It's been a long time, but thank you for having me.
that sounded very natural in all
Pleasure
respects.
is always ours, Gail.
Thank you. Thank you.
Has your nan started on the buffet yet?
I made
Gin.
a scouse.
Yeah.
Abby sausage rolls.
Oh,
Lobscouse and gin, that's a hell of a
no.
mixture, isn't
20
it?
past 8.
Double dashing.
Leave the pizzas in now, do we? Talking to Abby.
Right, okay. If everybody can mute themselves except Julian and Val.
Yeah, we're here. We often hear songs in a foreign language on here, so we thought we'd do one, but it's not your foreign language. In fact, you started off by saying it. Good evening, it's Good Friday. This song is so good. That's the name of it. C'est si bon de partir n'importe où, bras dessus, bras dessus, on chantait des chansons.
C'est si bon. Lovers say that in France, when they thrill to romance, it means that it's so good.
En voyant notre mine ravie, le passant dans le bruit nous envie.
C'est si bon. Nothing else can replace just your slightest embrace, and everything is good.
C'est si bon, ces petites sensations, ça vaut mieux qu'un million, tellement, tellement. C'est si bon. C'est si bon de pouvoir de seul embrasser et puis de recommencer à la moindre question.
Every thought, every sigh, every kiss leads to only one thought, and it's this dear.
C'est si bon d'écouter dans ses yeux un espoir merveilleux qui donne le frisson.
Be my own for the rest of my days. I will whisper this praise, my darling, sexy boy.
C'est bon?
Oui, c'est
C'est bon? Oh, c'est bon.
Ah,
Eh bien.
John, I just need to nip something in the bud before Julian and Val have their cottage roof set on fire. I just need to remind you that Welsh is not a foreign language. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. T. Gwyn was biting at the bit there, chomping at the bit he was.
I thought I'd just wind you up, yes.
I reckon the French is just, you don't your fire, you just make these noises and link them together with spit, and it's French.
Yes, it is, yes. I don't know if you know that I lived in Brittany. The Breton anthem has the same music as the Welsh.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that. And
They stole it, yeah.
well, they all told me it was the other way round.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Right, thanks a lot, you pair. And Rick.
Hiya. Seeing as it's the birthday, Alan, I'm just going to bring this a bit closer.
Oh.
We were all younger. Good
You see
God.
yourself?
Yeah, it's my son actually, but it's some 30 odd years ago, so it's probably me.
So I'll scan it and send it to you.
I've got it. I bring it out occasionally just to scare the shit out of myself. I think I was about 28 or something then.
I don't know, you look about 12, same as me. Right, John identified this one earlier on. It's an old Ralph McTell song that I've got out and dusted off to see how it goes. Happy birthday, Ruth. Yeah, let's try and get the strings in the right place. Across the deserts our fathers come, stopped when they found water. They gouged your boys with their greedy eyes, they coveted our daughters. And the moon shone to the stars, and across the ponds with silver. The music that night in the dark campsite, and the music made you shiver to be the gypsy. La 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 la.
And every mile brings you
To Vinja our fathers come, dancing bear and boy and drum, and the gouger boys with their greedy eyes, they coveted our freedom. For we fit into your landscape like the sick to the 5 senses. Pastures close and cowboy knows that the world's cut up by fences. Catch the gypsy. La 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 la. So the colours fade on the caravan, and the old roads then change. And the vigilantes move us on, but still we do remain. And while we do remain, your ways only keep us on the paths that we have chosen. It's cold at night, and the fire won't light, and the little children's hands are frozen. It's hard to be the gypsy. La 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 la. By the burns that cage the key, dancers of delight. The fire that burns behind the eyes yet flickers in your sighs. And you may die of cold because path that you have chosen warms the hands but not the heart, and leaves your poor soul frozen. So let the gypsy dance. 'Cause if the gypsy cannot find you, all she may discover that the flame needs her to burn you, soon it'll be all over. If the gypsy cannot dance in your heart, she may discover that the flame needs her to burn you, soon it'll be all over.
Comes from a dim and distant past.
Gaff McTell's best LP, Not Till Tomorrow.
Oh, Spiral Staircase.
I agree with Alan. Spiral Staircase, yeah.
I'm sorry, Rick, you're not allowed to call them gypsies anymore. You'll have to change the
Ralph
word.
McTell wrote that before he ever met one.
We could ask some of these young people if they've ever heard of Ralph McTell, of course. There is that option.
I've never heard of him, no.
Don't know him. Never heard. No.
Very nice, Richard.
Splendid.
Right, okay, thanks. Oh, no, before you go, Rick, come back.
Yes, I'm here.
When did you first start going to the Bee or wherever?
I was an underage drinker at the age of 15. So that would be 19... Oh, it was only yesterday, wasn't it?
I think you'll find it's about 1970, Rick, or something like that.
It was actually. It was definitely 1970.
I was just the 1 year before.
Yeah, and it was Mint Julep
I think.
with Hayden and Ted.
Yeah.
And
Keith Price, yeah.
Yeah, Keith Price, and of course around about the time I came back after university, it was about 1979. Hayden was still around, and Brian Bull was around a lot as well at that time.
We just need to mention, John, because we know that the Keith Price will be watching the repeat of this on YouTube.
Yeah.
We are
Yes.
talking about the other Keith Price here, Keith.
Not the diminutive Scouser.
No. Those who know him will know why we're saying that.
I will tell him.
He'll watch this.
He'll be bringing his breakfast up now.
Yeah.
Right.
Many happy memories.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rick. John and Carol.
Okay. You want happy songs tonight, so I was told. So this is happy for me, and for the gentleman involved in the exchange. It was happy for him too. This is called Four Leaf Clover, and is one of my own. I was walking along the lane one day when I found a four-leaf clover. Long came lovely Nancy May, who tripped and then fell over, and her skirts went flying in the air. So what I shouldn't have uttered. I was the vicar's only son, she was the farmer's daughter. Well, I blushed from me head down to me boots, but Nancy didn't care. Oh, she took me by the hand and said, let's see what we can share. Oh, led me to the river bank, said, sir, what is your fancy? Taught me all I had to know, me dearest darling Nancy. Four months later we were wed, with her father standing by. Oh, Nancy looked a picture then, with a belly oh so round. Oh, there was love and laughter in our eyes, like a lord and his lady. Following year our son was born, bonny bouncing baby. We've been married 10 years now, 4 sons and a lovely daughter. Now me story has to end, my song it is now over. But I still do bless the day I found a four-leaf clover. Keep it for the memory of me Nancy falling over. Oh, what a lovely memory of me Nancy falling over. There we go.
Lovely,
Quite
John.
some lovely
Lovely.
tunes,
Nice,
yeah.
nice shirt again.
I do my best.
Have
The
you
shirt's
got?
made us smile, hasn't it?
You seem to be somewhere different. Have you got somewhere safe there for you to keep
Got a
your
new
wine?
camera.
I've got a new camera.
Yeah, have you got? Is that your wine on the windowsill or the shelf or
Yes, yes, that's the wine
Oh,
in the glass.
So you're
yeah.
not going to bugger up your computer anymore?
I hope not.
And this one, this wine, it's in a box.
Oh.
So if it gets kicked over, it doesn't matter.
Then you had that. Good idea.
Oh, you don't know how much you've drunk. That's the problem.
Yes. Oh, yes, you do.
But this is the second night of it, so it's.
Don't know when it's going to run out either. Oh.
I opened the box on Tuesday, so it's still there now.
Well, you bloody amateurs. You're amateurs.
I think
No, I've
you've
got
used
a
those in
controller
space, I'm
here.
not sure.
I assume
Right,
it's a
let's all
10
shut
litre
up and
box.
let's listen to Carol.
So for those of you who don't know, John and I run the Dragon's Breath Folk Club on a Tuesday night. And last year, at the start of lockdown, I did a whole series of poems, one a week, for all the dragons that we have around the house. I didn't realise I had so many dragons around the house. So we are now on, because I'm repeating them this year, from the little booklet that I've had made. We're now on week 3
The camera's here, Carol.
And this one is this week's. And he's called Toothless. So as you can see, our 2 are now 3. They've been joined by a dragon of renown and fame. A cute, happy little chap. I'm quite sure of that. Toothless by nature and toothless by name. But 3 dragons underage. I hope they behave. We'll just have to wait and see. And if chaos does break out, well, I'll just give a shout to Goldie, the granddaddy, and you'll meet Goldie later on in the weeks. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you. I just see we've been joined by another club stalwart, Dave.
Oh,
nice to see you again, Dave.
Mr. Costello is on an iPad this week. Hello, David. Wave to the people. David, wave to the people. There he is. He's responding to commands. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he's just sent me a message
I
on the
can
chat.
talk as well.
Good man.
He says he sent me a message on the chat. He hopes to contribute next week, so we look forward to that. Dave.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Right, we are going to Chris. We haven't seen Chris before. He sent me an email this afternoon, and Chris is from Manchester, which, as some of you know, is a suburb of the metropolis of Burnley.
Mm. We'll give him a verse, John. If he's too good, we'll just pull him off. You know, the big hook. We'll just get him off. Yeah.
It ended a bit good in warm up, didn't it? Right, come on, Chris. We've taken the piss out of you enough already.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much for letting me join you, and a very happy birthday to you all. And can I say how impressed I am? This is the first, I've done a number of these, and this is the first time my screen has been in position in the order in which we go through. So, yeah.
Well, they're all a bit thick, to be honest, here, so we've got to make it easy for them.
Well, I'm actually just north of Bury, to be more precise. So I'm actually closer to Burnley than.
Oh God, yeah, you're
you
very
first thought.
dangerously close there.
This one that I tried before, you'll no doubt know it. So I might see the mouths moving in between things. So this is the Galway Shore, and I hope you can sing along with it as well. Doranmore in the county Galway, one pleasant evening in the month of May, I spied a damsel so fair and pretty, her beauty stole my breath away. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was the Galway shore. We kept on walking, we kept on talking, till her daddy's house it came into view. She said, "Come in, sir, and meet my father, and play to please him the foggy dew." She sat me down beside the fire. I could see her daddy He was 6 feet tall and soon had money. Had the kettle boiling, but my mind was taken with the Galway shore. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around her shoulders was the Galway shore. I sang the blackbird, the stack of barley, Rodney's glory, and the foggy dew. She sang each note like an Irish linnet, and the tears they welled in her eyes of blue. It was early, early in the morning. I took the road for sweet Donegal. She said goodbye, sir. I hugged and kissed her, and my heart remains with the Galway shore. She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no paint, no powder, no, none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and around the shoulders was the Galway shore. Around her shoulders was the Galway shore.
Whoa! I used to do that. I say used to, I don't think I'm doing it again. Because when I did that at the club, when I hit the road for old Donegal, there's about 20 people go with the feet, and it sounds like elephants stampeding. So you didn't have to put up with that. But do you see, boys and girls, if you eat enough black pudding, you can sound just like that. But, before we get to Helen and Mike, who I'm going to be nice to tonight, Helen, are you doing anything or not? Just nod or shake. Yes? Okay, right. We'll put you in after the gaffer, because we usually need a little bit of light relief after gaffer. So
now, Gaffer dropped out and he came back in, so I just shoved him in the pack there. I don't know whether that's the right position for him, John.
Yes, you remembered well.
Oh, there we are. So is Erin going before or after Gaffer? What do you think?
Let's have her after Gaffer.
After, definitely after.
Yeah.
There we are. You should have moved now.
Yeah.
It's quite handy. Yeah, this keeping people in order. Keep order, please.
Right.
Iron, please.
We are moving down to the posh people in Surrey. And I said I'd be nice to Helen and Mike because I take the piss out of them relentlessly. And they've been coming for about 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah, it feels like 4 or 5 years, but yeah.
Yeah, and they've become stalwarts of the club. And every week they're good fun and they keep us laughing. And I said I'd be nice tonight. I don't know.
From this end, John, it feels like a lot longer than 4
Yeah, I know it does. But I'm being nice tonight. Okay.
This end too.
Right. Okay. Come on, you dynamic duo.
Okay. Well, dynamic. Blimey.
My goodness.
We'll ask for happy songs this week, as it's their anniversary, and they think that's something to be happy about.
But you can't do happy songs. All yours are miserable.
Oh, I don't think that's fair. There's the Gresford disaster, only 265 deaths in it, and it's a Welsh story.
Well, if you think you can do a happy song, go for it. But make sure it's not rude. There are very sensitive people up in North Wales.
Get on with it. Go on. Get on with it.
This one's only a little bit rude. It's the hole in the elephant's bottom.
No, you can't do that. That's vulgar. We don't do vulgar in Surrey.
They won't mind. Let's give it a go.
I really don't think that's a good idea.
La 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 la. My ambition's to go on the stage, and now you can see that I've got on. In the pantomime I am engaged to play the hole in the elephant's bottom. Now the girls all think that I'm it. When they sit in the stalls I can spot 'em, and I wink at the ones in the pit through the hole in the elephant's bottom. La 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 la. One day we played in a farce, and they stitched up the backside with cotton. It split and it showed all of me bum through the hole in the elephant's bottom. There were two little lads in the stalls, and I could cheerfully have shot 'em. Throughout the whole show they kept blowing dry geese through the hole in the elephant's bottom. La 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 la. My landlady packs up my meals. One day I went out and forgot 'em, so now every day she feeds me with buns through the hole in the elephant's bottom. There are packets, there are pockets inside of the cloth for some bottles of beer if you've got 'em. But they hiss and they boo if I blow out the froth through the hole in the elephant's bottom.
That's not nice.
La 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 la. When I want to waggle its ears, I pull on 2 pieces of cotton, and I wink at the girls in the stalls through the hole in the elephant's bottom. Some people, they think I'm a star. They say you're in films, we can spot him. They call me Gregory Peck, and I say am I heck, I'm the hole in the elephant's bottom. La
It isn't a good idea.
Thank you, folks.
Hey, there you go.
That was a bit upmarket for you, wasn't it?
It'll bring a bit of culture. Bit of
Your
culture.
pal Irene has been giving me a bit of earache about my haircut.
Quite right.
Wait, it's had
I'm
a
not
week and a
surprised.
half. It's getting back. You should have seen it last week, Irene. Right, where are we? Oh, it's Basil and Sybil.
Correct.
Hey, hooray!
Well, good evening, good evening. I'm Basil, but you lot can call me Mr. Forty. I'm in a good mood. I've just had a bit of luck on the GGs. Not a word of the trouble and strife, eh? Oh, the Camptown ladies sing this song. Doo-da, doo-da. The Camptown racetrack 5 miles long. Doo-da, doo-da day. Bound to run all night. Bound to run all day. I bet my money on Bobtail Nag. Somebody bet on the bay. I did it my way. Oh, I do hate Frank Sinatra. Honestly, you made me feel so young. What rubbish. Oh.
You seem very jolly, Basil.
Jolly?
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 Yes, jolly. Sort of happy.
Oh, yes, happy. I remember that. Not that I noticed, dear. No. I'll report it if it happens, though.
Well, you look happy to me, Basil.
No, I'm not, dear.
All that dancing about, singing and rubbing your hands?
Well, it's just my way of getting through the day, my dear. You see, the Samaritans were engaged.
I thought maybe you were in love.
Oh, only with you, the light of my life. Thank you.
Well, I thought I'd died and gone to hell for a minute then.
That was terrible. What a thing to do to your lovely lady.
Oh.
It was dire, wasn't it? Absolutely.
David, I knew you reminded me of somebody.
You did not! How can you be so stupid?
Instantly typecast you are.
Right, okay, thank you. Where are we now? Oh, we're with Nick. I take it Christine's doing one as well, is she?
Yes, she is. She's just got to top up a wine, I think.
Important.
Last week we were told we had to sing something happy. I'm a folk singer. I don't do happy songs. But I thought I'd do something autobiographical. When I was a young lad, me folks were so poor. We ate off the bed and we slept on the floor. A table was used in the place of the door. For all of his legs had gone missing, and though we all lived in the very same room, the prospects of courting there filled me with gloom. For privacy, sure now I never did lack. I did all me courting tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack. I did all me courting tied up in a sack. There's grand old traditions as ancient as stone. You fancy a girl and you bring the girl home, and when you've a mind to be almost alone, 'tis the best system ever invented. But how you'll be asking in questioning tones that he managed to stifle the squeals and the groans. When my father was deaf and my mother she drank, which helped when you caught and tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, which helps when you caught and tied up in a sack. But Martha Malone was a big strapping girl, with a body to set a man's heart in a whirl. A passionate temper could make her go. And me, well, I fancied me chances, and just for good measure, to prove her goodwill, she brought round some whiskey made in her dad's still. I can't recall much, but she near broke me back. And nights I went courting, tied up in a sack, tied up in the sack, tied up in the sack. And nights I went courting, tied up in a sack. Old Elspeth McGraw was a Puritan maid, her morals correct and her manners quite staid. I didn't have too much success, I'm afraid, for all of the flesh it was willing. The hours I spent in attempt to subdue, my face became red and the air became blue, but a virtue stayed white and my eyes became black, for trying to court her, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, for trying to court her, tied up in a sack. Now Molly Maguire was a girl of some means. Her father, a farmer, was picking broad beans, not given to mixing riff-raff like me. But Molly, she found me appealing. She came round that night with her finery on, all laces and ribbons and fine satin gowns. But even with corsets you soon get the knack of courting young ladies tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, of courting young ladies tied up in a sack. There's nothing so fine on a cold winter's night as kissing and cuddling your own heart's delight, in the shadowy gloom of a bag tied up tight, positioned alongside the fire. For the darkness breeds dangers, I'll have you to know, as I found to me sorrow a few years ago, when I spent half a night with a fella called Jack. But you can't see too clearly, tied up in a sack, tied up in the sack, tied up in the sack. You can't see too clearly, tied up in a sack. Well, now that I'm wet with the sun that's full grown, I've given him everything money can show, a fine education, a room of his own, and 21 barrels of Guinness. And as I sit down with a satisfied grin, I know that I've sacrificed much just for him. What more could you want, son? He answers me back. I'd like to go courting, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack. I'd like to go courting, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack, tied up in a sack. I'd like to go courting, tied up in a sack.
Right, yeah, that was very good, Nick. That was, as always. I see Christine came in and she was wasting her time because she put the cork back, the stopper back on the bottle. It
Only
was
because it's
absolutely,
empty.
it was empty, girl. You're not get any more out of that. You didn't need to put the top back on it.
It's my tidy mind.
You're right, give us a song, girl.
Pity doesn't let us send to the house.
Oh, you cheeky monkey. Yeah, this is a song about flying to places that none of us are going to be doing for a while yet.
As some of you know, we have a place in Ireland where we would prefer to be, but we can't get there because of COVID.
But we certainly wouldn't be flying on this airline anyway. Okay. It's called Cheap Flights. We received an invitation in the post one Monday morn to attend our cousin's wedding in the town where we were born. The do was back in Kerry, so wishing to be frugal, we trawled the net to find some decent travel deals on Google. Cheap flights, cheap as they could be. Begad, we found an airline selling flights for 50p. I forgot to say, there's something that sounds like swearing in this later, but it's not really, my Irish friends tell me. Well, we clicked onto the website and were mightily surprised to find the actual cost wasn't quite as advertised. We'd forgotten the airport taxes also to be billed, but a bargain is a bargain, and begorra we were thrilled. Cheap flights, Stansted to Tralee. It isn't every airline offers flights for 50p. After studying the website, we decided it was best to pay priority boarding, so we'd sit 3 abreast, that's the best. And of course we'd all have luggage, so that's an extra cost. And then we paid insurance in case our cases might get lost. Cheap flights, it's obvious to see. There must be extra charges when the flights are 50p. At last the flight was booked with all of the additions. We read the reams of small print, the terms and conditions, and then picked up the charge for using Visa, which was drastic. 'Cause how the feck you supposed to pay if not with fecking plastic? Cheap flights, we paid the fecking fee, because now we were committed to the flights for 50p. Now I don't know if you've tried locating Stansted on a map, but checking in at 5 a.m.'s a fecking load of crap. It's a banjacked if you try to catch the train or the underground, so a taxi to the house of the world was more than £100. Cheap flights, we should have gone by sea. There's no such fecking thing as a fecking flight for 50p. Then at last we reached the airport where we had to pay a fine. The fecking feckers charged us 'cause we hadn't checked in online. And finally aboard the flight there's an extra class of tax, 'cause the fecking feckers charge us to use the fecking jacks. Cheap flights, I think you must agree that only fecking gobshites thinks there's flights for 50p. Well, finally we landed and tried to shuffle up the aisle, but the steward sent us down the back with ne'er a hint of a smile. And as we heard the announcements, our heart gave a terrible thump. If you haven't prepaid to use the steps, you'll have to fecking jump. Cheap flights, you're harking on to me. You're an idiot if you think there's a flecking flight for 50p. Sorry about that.
Hey! Oh, that's another one. That's another one off my list there now.
I got a bit tongue-tied at the end there. Sorry about that.
I think Irene was going to do that one later, but she'll have to cross the list.
Sorry, Irene.
Right, thank you, Pet. And we're back into North Wales for the Gaffer.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. Well, I was planning to sing a song. Oh my goodness, I've just seen Mike and Helen there. That's jolly good, because I don't speak much German. In fact, I can only think of about one word of German, because I don't speak it if I don't need it, and I don't need it if I'm speaking English to someone that speaks English, unless there's something that they can say in German that you can't say in English. And there is something. There's something that the Germans have got that we haven't got over here, and we got to do without it, and so we've got to say it in German if we want it. And it's, I believe the expression is Schadenfreude, and that's because it's a happy night and it's a miserable song, I thought I could use that to explain that there are people that gain delight from watching other people suffer. I gather it's quite a popular word now in North Macedonia as well. So here's a song about it, and it happens to all of us, I suppose. And there are times when I embarrass myself. Someone comes up and they're very nice, and they say, "Do you mind if we take a selfie?" And I straighten my whiskers and put on my best, and then they say, "Get out the way, fatso. We want to take a picture of the bugger behind you." And I blush. I do. I blush. And there are lots of times when I think that there are things happening that I rather, I feel that, I don't really know how to put it. That's why I had to write the song. I couldn't really express it. Not even in German I couldn't express it, so I had to try it. While on the beach I do recline, the flags aren't flying for me. The lifeguard said the flags are flying because the sea's turning stormy. It isn't I that they salute with 21 guns firing. It's 21 blokes on a pigeon shoot, but thank you, sir, for inquiring. The fly past really hurt me pride. I felt a proper Charlie. 2 farmers spraying insecticide upon the field of barley. It isn't I that they salute with 21 guns firing. It's 21 blokes on a pigeon shoot, but thank you, sir, for inquiring. Enraptured crowds all chant my name. With me they seem delighted, especially since I had it changed to Manchester United. It isn't I that they salute with 21 guns firing. It's 21 blokes on a pigeon shoot. Thank you, sir, for inquiring. To change again by deed of poll is well within my budget. I changed me name to Liverpool, but I'm not good enough yet. It isn't I that they salute with 21 guns firing. It's 21 blokes on a pigeon shoot, but thank you, sir, for inquiring. From town to town, my way I wind, a truly well-loved fellow. Wherever I go, the streets are lined, albeit double yellow. It isn't I that they salute with 21 guns firing. It's 21 blokes on a pigeon shoot, but thank you, sir, for inquiring. For me the bells do truly ring, the reason's plain to tell, sir. On cycle paths, try picnicking, they'll ring for you as well, sir. It isn't I that they salute with 21 guns firing, just 21 blokes on a pigeon shoot. But thank you, sir, for inquiring. Is that Schadenfreude? It's Sigmund Freud. Yeah.
You give as much of a signal that you were just finished there, Gaffer.
Yeah, I stopped singing.
Yeah, we realise that, but we're to give you about sort of 10, 12 seconds grace. Right, okay. Oh, a rare treat now. Erin posted a little bit of something on our Facebook page, and it was absolutely stunning. So we're going to hear from Erin now. And for those of you who haven't been here before, we've got our Facebook page, which is Friends of Real Folk Club. And we've got the website, realfolkclub.com. And you can find any stuff you want on there. Tomorrow about 11 o'clock-ish, Either me or Leslie will be doing a blog, just a quick blog, and there'll be a YouTube recording of all this crap posted up so you can relive it again. So that's for tomorrow. And also on the website, seeing as we are, 57 years old, we did have a trip to London because we got given an award, didn't we, by the All-Party Parliamentary Folk Arts Committee. So a charabanc full of us all went down to London and performed at the Palace of Westminster, and then got pissed on all their cheap booze in the bar.
Unfortunately, it was free.
Right, so yeah, well, we had all the free stuff, and then we went to the bar after, didn't we? And we took most of it with us in our pockets. But if you want to watch that and see all these people, were a bit younger, weren't they? It was about 6 years ago, is it that? I can't remember what year went down to London, but it's on as the London trip on the website. So if you've got nothing to do this weekend, it's a bit of a laugh watching that, and there's a little sort of video presentation at the end of it. Right, okay, that's enough for me. Erin, come on.
Hello.
Girded the loins.
Happy birthday, Pam with Happis. That's amazing. I haven't really prepared anything, so I'm going to do, it's not a folk song, I'm afraid, but I'm hoping you will know it. It's Eva Cassidy's arrangement of Autumn Leaves. So do sing along if you know it. This is the first time I've performed with a guitar in a few years with just my guitar, so I hope this goes well. Since you went away, the days grown long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song, but I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall, I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to
You're going to have to learn to put a few bum notes in.
Wonderful.
Yeah. You're going to perform it. We need some bum notes in there. I'm sorry.
That was delightful.
It was delightful.
I don't care, John. I don't care. That was lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Don't change a thing. Ignore John.
Right, thank you. That really was delightful. Right, moving down to Eastbourne now for Brian.
Okay, this is a song by Irish singers John Hogan and Lisa Stanley called I'll Be Home Soon. And I'm going to sing this with Linda, who's going to sing
Ah, lovely.
Hopefully. Here we go then. As you drive away, I watch the tail lights disappear. This old home is not the same without you here. I've fallen for a drunk driving man, and I'm getting through the lonely nights the best I can. and every mile brings you closer. With every hour, I'm missing you. And every day, you're one day nearer. Oh, darling, please be home soon.
Well, I know it's hard when I'm out on the road, and I hate the thought of leaving you alone. I've tried other jobs, but they don't just work out, and I can't wait until I turn this rig around. And every mile brings you closer. With every hour I'm missing you, and every day you're one day nearer. Oh, darling, I'll be home soon.
All the time here on my own just don't seem right. Alone again, another miss you night.
I hear you whisper softly on the wind, and it won't be long until I hold you once again. And every mile brings you closer.
Every hour I'm missing you.
And every day you're one day nearer.
Oh, darling, please be home soon.
Oh, darling, I'll be home soon.
Across the airwaves, they conquer the restrictions of Zoom by taking it in turns. Ah.
I think Linda's our only overseas visitor tonight, isn't she?
Yep. Moscow and Massachusetts and Mumbai have let us down, John.
Yes. Oh, we've got Aussie John.
Oh, we have, yeah.
From Melbourne.
Yeah.
No, British Columbia tonight.
And Alice and David are abroad in Stoke, aren't they? That's abroad.
Right, where I've lost my thread now. Oh, because you're in the middle. Where have I gone? Gwyn. Oh, it's Gwyn's video.
Oh,
Bit of rag.
yes.
I need to concentrate now, don't I, John?
Yeah,
you
need to
hang on.
get.
I'll just have some of this concentration assistant fluid.
Put that down and get the video.
Gwyn has a video. He's navel gazing. That's all I'm going to say. Here it comes. I'll mute myself and here it comes.
A big celebration for the club. It's quite an achievement to have lasted this length of time. I've been giving you quite short pieces recently. This is slightly longer, and it's a poet. It's poet Steve Eaves. His reaction to the text of the Tao Te Ching, which is a Taoist philosophical and religious text. One of the most translated texts in world literature, in fact. But this is his reaction to that text. Incidentally, it mentions storms and it mentioned bees. This is not to do with our storm and not to do with our bee in the club, but this is storms and bees in the text that he gives us. A canol llonydd, the calm, still centre, by Steve Eaves. A canol llonydd, distaw. Dal fi'n dyn, paid dweud dim. Gwawriodd arna fi o'r diwedd un o wersi Tao Te Ching. Mae gwacter, llonydd a heddwch a distawrwydd sydd wrth wraidd bob dim. Ond glwyd i y cegau'n siarad, glwyd i'r lleisiau mor groch, a nhw'n debyg i minnau yn malu awyr, yn debyg i chdithau yn fateb unau. Da ni'n swnio fel miloedd o wenyn prysur, weithiau fel storm o fellt a tharanau. Dal fi'n dim, paid dweud dim. Dwi'n chwilio am y canol llonydd distaw, sy yno fi fy hun ac yng nghanol pob dim. Chwilio am y gwacter mawr a hyfryd, yno ni gyd yn llonydd fel llyn. Da ni'n hau hadau, medi'r cnydau, daw tymor arall i aredig. Gobeithio bod ni'n dysgu rhywsut sut i fyw yn fwy garedig. Welid i dy ffrindiau'n chwilio, yng nghanol wynebau di-ri, am un edrychiad, un cyffyrddiad, rhyw sylweddoliad darganfyddiad, da ni angen edrych i ddiw llygad ein gilydd angen dinoethi, heb deimlo'n cwylydd. Gwyn ei byd y rhai sy'n noeth, yn chwilio am y canol llonydd distaw, sy yno fi fy hun ac yng nghanol pob dim. Chwilio am y gwacter mawr a hyfryd, yno ni gyd yn llonydd fel llyn. Noson gynnes yng Ngorffennaf, yr haul yn machlud dros y ffin, ffrindiau wrth y bwrdd yn chwerthin, rhannu sgwrs a chaws a gwin. Mae y trefi mawr a'r dinasoedd yn pwyso'n rhydrwm arno ni. Da ni angen llwybr mewn coedwig dawel, mwsog a nentydd, mymryn o awel, angen gollwng baich y geiriau a chlywed ochnaid fam y ddeiar. Gwyn ei byd yr addfwyn rai sy'n chwilio am y canol llonydd distaw, sy yno fi fy hun ac yng nghanol pob dim. Chwilio am y gwacter mawr a hyfryd, yno ni gyd yn llonydd fel llyn.
Superb. Lovely.
Thank you, Gwyn. And there was one line in there just reminded me. I hope you're all enjoying the buffet that the club's laid on for you tonight. I see Mike and Helen have been stuffing their faces non-stop.
It's interesting for you to have a foreign language, you see. Unbelievable the insult.
I was going to apologise for the introduction. Right.
Well, how foreign it is depends on where you're to. If you're to somewhere foreign, 'tis a foreign. And if you're not here, then where foreign is foreign, and here didn't. That's what.
That's right, boy. That's right.
Where you to?
Right, matey.
Where you
Well, I'll
to?
explain that.
Yeah. Wel, rhaid barddoniaeth gorau erbyn hyn, ti Gwyn. Diolch yn fawr iawn I ti.
Okay, thank you again, Gwyn. And we're moving again the wealth of Surrey for Irene. And I was looking up Irene's Wikipedia page, and apparently, when she was younger, she was known as Lulu. She had a string of hits. Eurovision Song Contest, she did the lot.
Oh, don't ask her to shout, though.
Right, what have we got tonight, Irene? That's not,
we've got Wildflowers by Dolly Parton. Oh, the hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run, they just died in the sun, they refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedom to grow. So I ran, fearing not where I go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the fields where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were common and close, I had no room for growth. I wanted so much to branch out. I uprooted myself from home ground and I left, took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so different from me. I just never belonged, I just longed to be gone, so the garden one day set me free. Hitched a ride with the wind, and since he was my friend, I let him decide where we'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Wildflowers don't care where they grow.
Well,
thank you very much, Marie-Laurie.
Ah, that was lovely. As a musician who's accompanied many, many singers over the years, you can only dream of accompanying a voice like that. So, Mike, you're very, very lucky. You are.
Oh, I know.
Thank you very much.
I've left Alan. I left Alan Manouche out of that conversation, didn't I? I should have mentioned I'd love to accompany Alan Manouche on something.
And you have done many times, Alan.
Oh, well, yes, but it was kind of not the sort of thing you'd remember.
The worse for the drink again.
Well, I remember him with a barrel of red wine under his arm. That's what I remember.
That's it.
Right, Jeff is here. Oh, I thought you were doing unaccompanied tonight, Jeff.
His nails dried.
Well, I don't know whether you can hear me all right because you all keep breaking up on me and I keep getting a message saying your internet is unstable. So I don't know quite how it's going to go. But I was thrown because if I knew this, I'd forgotten that you. And the one I was going to do was a really miserable thing because I'd worked it out that I didn't have to use the little finger to touch the first string. So you really thrown me by trying to find something else. But the sort of happiest thing I can come up with, which I think the little finger can cope with, is Tom Paxton, and it's actually quite relevant because it's a song that he actually wrote in 1959, and it was performed in 1965, which is a year after Real Folk Club opened, isn't it? I think 1964 was it? So we'll try this. It's Tom Paxton. I followed her into the West. Followed her into the West, where I have never been before, and never did she see me there, as I stood helpless at her door. Each day my resolution rose, and every day an oath I swore. Tonight I'll knock upon her door, and shaved and pressed and cleaned and dressed, I'd start out on the quest once more, but each night ended as the rest. I could not knock upon her door. I paced my room and cursed myself, and swore that I would go no more. But as the sun was sinking low, I heard a knocking at my door, and standing there with food for me was standing there my heart's delight, who said, I thought you might be ill. I missed you at my door tonight. Now you must rest and you must sleep. Your resolution to restore, and when these dishes you return, be sure to knock upon my door.
Little fingers working well. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that little finger.
I've missed for that. Little finger.
Nothing wrong with the others either. But yeah, I think you just sort of had one or two little blips. I think your internet connection, like your mental state, is a little bit unstable.
Crap.
I blame the super glue.
No, super glue works. It's good.
You can paper over the cracks, Jeff.
Right. Are you on the Isle of Wight tonight, Linda? Are you back on the mainland?
I'm on the Isle of Wight tonight, back on the mainland tomorrow. But yeah, home today. So
Can you not tell? Can you not tell, looking at her, John, that she's abroad? Look at that mountain. She's in the sun all day.
Of course, the heat. I am going to do Martha's Harbour by All About Eve.
Oh, cool.
I sit by the harbour, the sea calls to me, I hide in the water, but I need to breathe. You are an ocean wave, my love, crashing at the prow. I am a galley slave, my love. Only I could find out the way to sell you. Maybe I just stole away. I've been run aground, so sad for a sailor. I felt safe and sound, but needed the danger. You are an ocean wave, my love, crashing at the brow. I am a galley slave, my love. Only I could find out the way to sell you. Maybe I just stole away. You are an ocean wave, my love, crashing at the brow. I am a galley slave, my love. Only I could find out the way to sell you. Maybe I just stole away. stow away, stow away.
Lovely.
Oh, lovely again.
Linda.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Julianne Regan. Wow, what a voice she had.
Right, we're about probably about 10 or 15 minutes off the raffle. That's all, boys and girls. I can see you're all there waiting.
I can't
wondering
wait.
what you're going to win.
Excited. I can't hold my excitement in anymore.
You'll be wondering what I've done with
go on,
the
have a-
beard, obviously.
No, I'm not wondering. I thought I'd guess.
Right, is it you now, Alan, or is it Chaz and
I'm
Jan?
afraid I don't know. I think I'm next on. Oh no, Chaz and well, they can follow me. They can follow me. For goodness sake, they can cover all the bits I left out. You see.
Absolutely.
And besides which, if they were gonna sing this song, then I've got him first, haven't I? Except that, happy, happy, happy. Well, this isn't quite a happy song, but it has an agwedd hapus. It has a positive outlook looking forward. It's a COVID song. I wrote it about a year ago, or I codged it about a year ago. I didn't really write it, but I codged it about a year ago. But I'm reading the words from a printed copy, and I hate doing this, but I rewrote the words today because I got it out and I thought I'm going to have to update this. Because Hancock Owen, the Welsh amongst us will understand the inference of Hancock Owen. He now features in the song because Cummings has gone. So Cummings has done his coming and his goings have gone. So here we go. If I did this, now this is a test of your age or your taste in music. If I did this, you know where we are. We're in 1968.
A world of our own.
Well, yeah, it is a world of our own, David. You live in a world of your own, so that's not surprising you would suggest that. So,
my shirt's from 1968.
If you bought a shirt in 1968, it wouldn't bloody well fit you now.
My shirt's
insults. I don't know.
My shirts from 1968 wouldn't fit my son. Anyway, here's a song. It is based on a world of our own, The Seekers. And I, sorry, I got tears in my eyes. And I shall try and find the words on the screen here. So we'll see. Close the door, light the light. We're still at home tonight. Let's stay away from Corona, and the future looks bright. Let's make it all go away and leave us alone. We'll survive in this world of our own. Here's the chorus. We've built a world of our own that no one else can share. Let those gullible fools take their own risks out there. But I know you will find we have peace of mind. We'll survive in this world of our own. We could do the chorus again, couldn't? Come on. We build a world of our own that no one else can share. Let those gullible fools take their own risks out there. And I know you will find we'll have peace of mind. We'll survive in this world of our own. Wear a mask, maybe gloves, when you go out for a walk. And ignore that new slogan, it's just Hancock's spinning talk. This thing has not quite gone away. Despite what they say, stay with me in this world of our own. We've built a world of our own that no one else can share. Let those gullible fools take their own risks out there, but I know you'll find we'll have peace of mind. We'll survive in this world of our own. Oh my friends, I've missed you all so much. If we meet while out shopping, we can smile but not touch. So keep your distance for now. Get your jabs. Oh, get your jabs. Oh, there we are. Oh, keep your distance for now. Get your dabs. Please don't moan. We'll survive in this world of our own. We've built a world of our own that no one else can share. There we are. But I know you will find we'll have peace of mind. We'll survive in this world of our own. Try again. We've built a world of our own that no one else can share. Let those gullible fools take their own risks out there. But I know you will find we'll have peace of mind. We'll survive in this world of our own. And I know you will find we'll have peace of mind. We'll survive in this world of our own. Thank God that's over. Too far down the bottle.
Like it.
Yeah, but that's
Dylan, was it?
Yeah, you see, that's the problem. Look, that's the problem. The bottle's not big enough.
That's not big enough for you, Al. Come on.
Yeah, not big enough.
It's
My box is empty as well.
Well,
If I had a box, I wouldn't have got through the first verse. There we are.
Right, well, that was almost very good, Alan.
Nobody died in it, though, John.
You did.
No, well, yeah.
Oh,
but I can edit that out. I can edit bits, you see. And there was some Chinese in there, so
Get off. Jazz and Jan, last night you said you'd got a couple, did you? That you'd sort of went together or something?
No. Two happy ones, I suppose. You want to put it that way?
Just do a happy one.
Yeah. Mike and Helen started to lower the tone earlier in the evening.
How dare you say that? They are the heroes of this club. I'm sticking up for them tonight.
Well, we're about to take the tone a little lower again.
This song is dedicated. We know out there in the Muppet boxes there are some amateur bakers. So here's a song dedicated to them. It also features a world first, as you'll soon see.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I have joined a baking class, this must be confidential. There's me and 20 women and they love my big utensil. I'm the only fella, but I stay in full control. The ladies flash their recipes and then I lick their bowls. Oh, I'm a master baker, baking just for fun. The girl next door, she likes her cakes, I'd love to give her one. My cakes are so much in demand, I wouldn't have to foist. The ladies shout and tell me that they love it when they're moist. The ladies have a sweeter tooth, I know they would be willing. We go into the kitchen and they get to taste my filling. And as they stood in front of me, they get a big surprise. I knock out something special, they can even watch it rise. Oh, I'm a master baker, baking just for fun. The girl next door, she likes her cakes, I'd like to give her one. My cakes are so much in demand, I wouldn't have to foist. The ladies shout and tell me that they love it when they're moist. Oh, one lady said my cakes could not be better than her mum's. She prodded my poor Battenberg and then she squeezed my buns. I had to use protection, an apron I did wear. I put my whisk into a bowl, the cream went everywhere. Oh, he's a master baker, baking just for fun. The girl next door, she likes her cakes, I'd like to give her one. My cakes are so much in demand, I wouldn't have to foist. The ladies shout and tell me that they love it when they're moist. Oh, I'm a master baker, baking just for fun. The girl next door, she likes her cakes, I'd like to give her one. My cakes are so much in demand, I wouldn't have to foist. The ladies shout and tell me that they love it when they're moist.
Yay!
Right, so as well, we didn't put you on before the watershed, innit? Right.
So when my granddaughter's watching this tomorrow on the recording, what do I say to her about that song? I just say it's about baking.
It's about Paul Hollywood. Right, okay, I will just do one before the raffle. And
do one, John, do one.
Oh, all right, do one, mate. I suppose that all the other people go to other clubs. I would imagine that most folk clubs have a raffle. And if it's anything like ours, it's the same buggers every week that win it. I don't know why, because I never win a sodding thing.
We haven't heard from Glenys for a while, John, have we? And
No,
John.
No, she'll
Glenys and
be
John,
very
for
quiet, I
example.
would think. Oh, she's unmuting.
Oh.
Well, I hope it's better than a bathroom plunger this time.
It kept your orifice cleared, didn't it, though? Eh?
Oh, it did. No problem.
Right. Let's mute her before she starts. Oh, she's going to mute herself. There's a group sits in the corner. They come here every week. I don't really know them. In fact, we rarely speak. They bring their sausage rolls and their bags of roasted nuts. I know I shouldn't say this, but I hate their guts. Really pisses me off, drives me up the wall, 'cause they always win the raffle while I win sweet. They have that smarmy smug look, 'cause Andrew gives them their prize. They're the only people I ever met I thoroughly despise. Some say that it's a setup, some say that it's a fix. Some say the organizer is up to dirty tricks. But it happens here so often, it leaves me shocked and baffled. How lucky little twats like that always win the raffle. They must feel guilty. How do they sleep at night? For them to win so often, some things just can't be right. But regular as clockwork, it makes me scream and shout. If only I could have me way, I'd bar the bastards out. Some say that it's a setup, some say that it's a fix. Some say the organizer is up to dirty tricks. But it happens here so often, it leaves me shocked and baffled. How lucky little twats like that always win the raffle. They've won the bread and chocolate, the Lambrini and the jam. No one else gets bugger all, but they don't give a damn. They've reduced the beer break raffle to a shambolic farce. Wait for it, wait for it. Gonna take that bottle of Chardonnay and stick it. Some say that it's a setup, some say that it's a fix. Some say the organizer is up to dirty tricks. But it happens here so often, it leaves me shocked and baffled. Now lucky little bastards like that always win the raffle. Seems to me they've got no friends, they always sit alone. They wait until they win their prize and then they bugger off home. There's no way they'll win this week. In fact, they've got no chance. Last week they won a holiday. They're in the south of bloody France.
Splendid.
It's all true. It's true.
You can imagine John as a dentist, can't you? With someone in the chair. He's got his pliers in their mouth and the tooth goes crunch and he goes, "You bastard!"
Right, here we are. It's what you've all been waiting for.
It would be painless. But to be fair, some of them are on the call tonight and they know who they are.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, they're all keeping very quiet. Right, my lovely assistant is here to help draw. So, right. Going back to the master bakers, we have.
I love a big crust.
Listen to this one, John.
Oh,
very good.
That'll break your teeth. Yeah. So it's about 70% wholemeal with a little dusting of poppy seeds and chia seeds.
So 70% wholemeal.
Yeah, I'm going up now. Since
it's a meal in itself, that.
Yep.
Plenty of fibre in there, boy. That'll keep you regular. So who do we have? It's Irene.
Oh.
Where do you live
I
again?
never win anything. I'm thrilled.
Well, there you go. There is the slight problem that Bob says you can't actually travel.
Well, you enjoy it for me.
Drakeford, I'll give you a report on this next time we see you.
That is
Give
lovely.
it to Sally Army, John. Give it to Sally Army.
Right.
I won the raffle, Dave.
And now, now we have another special prize, not obtainable anywhere else. The lucky winner will be getting an extraction. There we go. Still got. We've got lower forceps. We've got upper forceps. Somebody's on.
I don't want anything out.
Whoa.
What? A compulsory extraction?
Well, it's not compulsory. They're just going to get it done. I mean, you know, it's part of the game. You know. So
will it be painless, Mr. Liar?
Right. Okay. Let's. There is a slight problem. Is that I retired 12 years ago and all the local anaesthetics out of date. So you just have to do your best. So yeah, here we go. It's Mr. Alan Manouche.
It was my dentist anyway.
You fancy doing? I'll go for an upper one. Oh no, I'll go for a lower. Let's go for a lower one.
Show us. We want to see him. We want to see him.
Nastier looking. So get your gob up next to the microphone, Al. Up to the right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's loads of choice there, John.
Mute yourself out. We don't want to hear you speak.
That was a Neanderthal lower jaw.
There we go. A nice little hole there. Yeah, there we are. So, absolutely no charge for that, Alan.
Nobody cares, Dant.
You're going to have to send that to the Tooth Fairies. How will the Tooth Fairies? They need that.
Right, where are we now? Oh, now, this week, Andrew went fishing.
Ooh. Please, yes, please, yes, please.
Right, Cook, show us what you caught, Andrew. Where are you? Down at the bottom there. Andrew? Where is it? You mean you didn't catch anything?
It got away.
It's already.
Where's he gone?
You got nothing?
Well, no, but it was that bit. If I had caught it, it would have been that bit.
Are we still on the fish?
It's a virtual fish.
Yeah.
Oh well, I'm sorry about that, boys and girls, but our chairman has let you down.
It could be a promise for the next time he catches one.
Right, Alan now has the next prize with him.
I do. I've labelled it. It used to live on my chin. And when I shaved it off, I couldn't believe the colour of it.
Yes.
And I've even signed it for you. It could be a collector's item when I'm dead.
Right, who's won the second-hand beard then? The second-hand beard
goes to
Gaffer Ferris.
Really needs one.
If he needs it.
Oh, he needs it more than anybody else.
He spits on beards. I'll keep it for you, Gaffer.
He got his cheeks to cover the bald patches.
I'd use plenty of black pepper if I were you.
I'll work out how they do the extensions, and I can warp it in.
Okay, next prize. There we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Bring your own bottle, look.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay, we have a budget. So, but this is strictly non-transferable. Who's the rig? Oh, and Leslie's passing me the ticket. And it is Carol.
Oh, there you go.
There you go, Carol. A free wine tasting. No soft drinks allowed, Carol.
It's a wine tasting.
Oh, right.
But bring your own bottle.
Carol is totally
It's all right. I'll drink yours.
Our soft husband.
I'm sorry, John, but it does say that the prize is strictly non-transferable. You can't come in our place. I'm sorry.
Our soft drink, but our soft husband's allowed, John.
Right.
I'm quite willing to share.
Ooh.
Oh, bugger! I'm now left.
Yes, never mind, eh?
I'm now left with the task. I haven't even given this a minute's thought of how to fill in 25 minutes. Right, who we got? Oh dear. Right, let's have some people who know it. Chris, can you do us another one?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. We've not heard you before.
Plenty of notice for you, Chris.
Yeah.
Right. Well, as I was saying before, I've attended a number of these online over the course of all these escapades we've had, but I've lost count of the number of firsts this evening has actually given me an experience of. I've never encountered a raffle, it has to be said. But a raffle that involves a tooth extraction just takes it. Okie dokie. I'll leave you this song. It sort of says quite a bit. It's written by a wonderful writer, a wonderful guitarist, John Doyle, and it's on the back of Alan's song, but this is one I think John wrote way before this, but it has that sort of feeling about it. It's called The Exile's Return. Thanks again for letting me join you. When winter comes and all is silent, the saddled mare is tightly bound. The fox she prowls on down by the moonlight, snow lays thickly on the ground. Though we bid farewell in sorrow, we will meet again in distant lands and drink our health before our parting, when the exiles will return again. The hearth is hard to leave this long night. We face a long and a treacherous road. Hard times must be faced undaunted. Loved ones lighten up our load. And though we bid farewell in sorrow, we will meet again in distant lands and drink a health before our parting, when the exiles will return again. The night is cold, the children are sleeping, restful dreams of Tiernan Hope. Jeanie Johnston's bound for sailing. Now, my friends, it's time to go. Though we bid farewell in sorrow, we will meet again in distant lands and drink a health before our parting, when the exile will return again. Though we bid farewell in sorrow, we will meet again in distant lands and drink a health before our parting, when the exile will return again.
Wow! Yeah! Oh.
Some bump notes if he's coming here.
You know that taste button? We've been looking for that taste button over the years, John. I think Chris has got it.
Hey, Chris, have you got any CDs that you want to market?
Oh, yes.
Should have sing with his daughter.
Yes. Well, someone spotted it. I usually sing that one actually with my daughter.
I'm sure.
Your daughter's got a fabulous voice.
His daughter's a fabulous singer.
Oh, that's lovely that you found us.
We found you before you came on here.
Okay. Small world.
There is no hiding place from Real Folk Club.
Sounds like it. Well, my daughter's got a voice to die for. I'm a dad, but I say that anyway. But there it is. But you can find me on all the W's, chrisrogan.com. And my daughter similarly is Louise Rogan, all one word, .com. And there's some different things on there that we both do. And I'm on Facebook, the usual bit, So if you want to friend me, feel free.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much, Chris. Lovely to hear you.
Thank you for letting me join you on a special night.
Come again.
Yes, I'll try and see if the restrictions
You heard it here.
I'll try and bring Louise.
That would be brilliant, yes.
And if you've got a dodgy tooth, I know you didn't win the prize, but for you, I'll stretch to it.
Well, I've got a beard in a bag and some super glue I could help him with.
Sorry, unfortunately, the internet's cracking up something rotten. But
right, you won't believe this, but this is true. I'm having a dodgy tooth seen to in a fortnight's time at 2:30. In other words, 2:30. And that is true.
Very good.
Not making up.
Who said very good?
I did, but I was thinking of very good. I must reach for a pen and write down another first.
Right. Okay, here's my cunning plan for the rest of the evening, because we've only got a few minutes left. Let's have a song from Gwyn, because he never gets a song. He always just gets his record. A song from Gwyn. And then, because we never see any ladies, we'll have Irene, Linda, and then John W. will finish us off with a nice chorus of Fisherman's Blues.
I'm not a lady, by the way, just in case you thought.
But you're wearing a blouse.
That's a matter of opinion.
It's the hair.
I could be impolite at this minute, but I won't be.
If I were on the turn... If I were on the turn, John, you'd be on my list. That's all I'm saying.
Stop being binary.
At the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Not allowed to be binary these days.
Right. And John will instruct you with
binary.
Instruct you with which chords to play if you want to join in the Fisherman's Blues. It's a nice easy one for everybody to join in with. So we have Gwyn, Irene, Linda, and then John.
Okay, well, we'll go with that. There's been a call out for bum notes, and I'm the guy who fills the quota in the club for the bum notes. And this was going to be for the chairman, a happy song. It's an incredible string band, a Mike Heron song called Painting Box. Let's have a go at this. When the morning of your day comes walking through my shadow, leaving just a trace of twilight sleep, I whisper to the baby raindrops playing on my window and tell them gently this is not the time that they should weep. For somewhere in my mind there is a painting box. I know every color, it's true. Just lately when I look inside my painting box, I seem to see colors of you. My Friday evening's footsteps plodding dully through this broad town, far away from sounds, I think it might be springtime, with daffodils between my toes. I'm laughing at their whim, but somewhere in my mind there is a painting box. I know every colour, it's true, but lately when I look inside my painting box, I seem to see colours of you. Purple sail above me catches all the sound of summer. Fishes stop and ask me where I'm bound. I smile and say, I think my little ship is sinking. Don't care what sea I'm on, and I don't care if I can drown. But somewhere in my mind there is a painting box. I have every colour, it's true. Just lately when I look inside my painting box, I seem to see colours of you. I seem to see colours of you.
Yeah.
All the bum notes.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
All the bum notes in one go. And did I hear Dave joining in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
but
great.
I muted him.
Oh no! You shouldn't have done that.
It's tricky. It's
You don't
tricky
get to
because
sing
it
with
just
your
cuts,
heroes very
cuts one
often.
with the other. No.
You should have left him only. You don't get to sing with your heroes often.
Well, apparently you'll hear him next week.
Yeah. But there we go. Licorice. I don't know if you know the string band. One of the girl singers was called Licorice, and she disappeared in the Mojave Desert, and she's never been seen again apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, John.
Right. Okay.
Bendig, Gwen.
Right, and normally at the club, when we're sort of live, we really struggle to get any ladies up to strut their stuff. And it's not that we're without talent. Margaret's not here tonight, is she? Oh, she's in trouble. But Margaret, who normally comes, she has the voice of an angel, albeit that it sounds a bit like she's just come off Peaky Blinders. But can't get her to do anything. Right, Irene, you
Okay.
are here and you are prepared.
I'm going to sing "Follow the Heron," Karen Polwart song.
Excellent.
The back of the winter is broken, and light lingers long by the door, and the seeds of the summer have spoken in gowans that bloom on the shore. By night and day we'll sport and we'll play, and delight as the dawn dances over the bay. Sleep blows the breath of the morning away, and we follow the heron home. In darkness we cradled our sorrow, and stoked all our fires with fear. Now these bones that lie empty and hollow are ready for gladness to cheer. By night and day we'll sport and we'll play, and delight as the dawn dances over the bay. Sleep blows the breath of the morning away, and we follow the heron home. So long may you sing of the salmon and the snow-scented sounds of your home. While the north wind delivers its sermon of ice and salt water and stone. By night and day we'll sport and we'll play, and delight as the dawn dances over the bay. Sleep blows the breath of the morning away, and we follow the heron home. The back of the winter is broken, and light lingers long by the door. And the seeds of the summer have spoken in gowns that bloom on the shore. By night and day we'll sport and we'll play, and delight as the dawn dances over the bay. Sleep blows the breath of the morning away, and we follow the heron home.
Whoa.
Oh,
Lovely.
Fabulous, Irene, fabulous.
That was also a very clever tie-in with the last song, because Mike Heron was part of the Incredible String Band.
You're a mine of useless information, aren't you, John?
Of course, yeah.
I was going to sing that.
We all knew that. I've peed with Robin Williamson. In St. Fagans.
Oh, David, come on.
I've heard him play, but never heard him pee. But
I'm lost for words here. Right.
I'm gonna have a
Okay, Linda, does this mean that you are one of these working people if you are back to the mainland tomorrow?
I'm afraid I am. Back to work tomorrow, but I've got Sunday and Monday off, so.
There's a few of us left, John. Come on.
Well, somebody's got to sort of knock it all out for our pensions.
I am going to do a song by the Milk Carton Kids. It's called Michigan. The clouds move over Pontiac skies. There's a silent thunder matches mine. And I know this feeling from long ago. I wondered, was it gone? But now I know. So when she calls, don't send her my way. When it hurts, you'll know it's the right thing. Michigan's in the review now. Keep your hands where I could see 'em. You took the words right out of my mouth when you knew that I would need 'em. What am I supposed to do now without you? Without you. It's unannounced like you'd expected. I'm on broke down brake lines and Motown records. And all that's left is a blind reflection. But you know what's coming and you regret it. So when she calls, don't send her my way. When it hurts most, it's the right thing. Michigan's in the review now. Keep your hands where I could see them. You took the words right out of my mouth when you knew that I would need 'em. What am I supposed to do now without you? Without you.
Boy.
Thank you again, Linda. Always a joy to see you.
Thank you.
And I've got to say, it's always a joy to see everybody. And thanks for everyone for supporting us for another year as we get into year 58. And it's certainly been the strangest year in the 58 years of the club, I think, this year. We've had good years, we've had lean years, but we've never had a bloody year like this, have we?
Rick will tell you we've had shit years too. When there were half a dozen.
But about just over, probably about 11 months ago, we had a committee meeting to see what would be going on. And we had a sort of a sweep. And we said what date we would be resuming live in T Newydd. And I think I put on about August. I think the latest was September. Little did we know. So I think we'll move all those bets on 12 months.
Yeah.
Right. So once again, thank you everyone for supporting us. And John is going to pick his guitar up, and there's 4 chords to this, so you can all join in. And there's lots of cues to join in with.
Muted, of course.
Yeah, probably better.
It'll be a bloody mess.
Right. This is a song I finished my club off with on a Tuesday night. From the 80s, actually. A Mike Scott song, who was with the Waterboys. Well, still is the Waterboys, basically. And started writing this in London, then went off to New York, did a few bits there. I've got an echo. Echo, yes. Never mind, we'll have to do with it. And ended up in Dublin, and then went out to a little town called Spiddle on the west coast of Ireland in Galway Bay. It's called Fisherman's Blues, and it's easy. It's D, C, E minor, G. That's all you need to know. Whoa! I wish I was a fisherman, tumbling on the seas, far away from dry land and its bitter memories, casting out my sweet line with abandonment and love. No silly bearing down on me, save the starry sky above with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. I wish I was the brakeman on a hurtling fevered train, crashing headlong into the heartlands like a cannon in the rain, with the beating of the sleepers and the burning of the coal. And I'm counting those towns flashing by, and the night that's full of soul with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo! There's usually a fiddle solo here, or a mandolin solo, or even a harmonica solo. Alan Rees-Jones could be playing his accordion. Just like to say thank you all for my welcome here, which must be getting on for about 12 months now. You're probably getting bored sick of me. Woo! Hope you all have a good week. Look after yourselves. See you again next Friday. Unless you come to the Dragon's Breath on Tuesday. Oh, I will be loosened from the bonds that hold me fast, and the chains hung all around me fall away at last. And on that final fateful day, I will take thee in my hands. I will ride on the train. I will be the fisherman with light in my head, you in my arms. Woo-hoo-hoo. Woo-hoo-hoo. I got light in my head, in my arms, got light in my head, you in my arms, got light in my head, you in my arms. You know, I wish I was a fisherman tumbling on the sea.
Right. I'm getting hoarse now. Okay, thanks for that, John. Nice big rousing finish there. And we'll be here next week because there's not a lot going to change, is there? So, yeah, hope we'll see you next week. So, Elvis has left the building.
Before we all disappear, John. John, before we all disappear, can I just say thank you to you and Alan for putting this on every week, keeping it going every week, giving us all the opportunity with each other and to enjoy each other's company. Thank you both so very, very much.
Izzy, we've got bugger all else to do.
That's not the point, Alan.
No. You could have done nothing, but you got this going, so it's really good. I agree with Irene.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well said, Izzy.
What about you, John? I'm welling up.
Bless. Want a tissue?
I spent all day baking this loaf. Man, you've got bugger all to do.
And for me, I like hearing T. Gwyn's poems every week, and I look forward.
Definitely, yeah.
Very good. Thanks, T. Gwyn. I really do look forward to those.
Where are your pipes, Alan?
They are warming up. Actually, yeah, maybe next week. I don't know.
Oh yes.
Can you play them in a foreign language? This is the thing.
I do play Methionin.
Diaoniti.
We could do Methionin. You could do bits.
How would you?
Indeed.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to all this crap again tomorrow, it'll be on YouTube. So if you've really got nothing else to do, after you get back from church on Sunday, you can all watch this.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Easter,
Okay,
everybody.
good night, everyone.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Nice Lucy Bell.
Oh, did you talk about the wine tasting?
Hey?
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Enjoy the
Good night.
bread.
Bye bye.
Enjoy
See you
my
again.
bread.
Starpo.